Hello, Diego.
Máximo, how are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Yes, fine too. And how is your weird climate? Is weird?
Weather? My clima?
Weird. Sí, clima.
It's a little cold, but it's a good weather. And your clima?
Yes, yes. My, my clima is nevada, nevando ahorita.
Uh, uh,
No,
we, we are going to talk about. Uh, it's a good idea to say your feeling. For example, if you like a girl in a date, in a in the first date, on the second date, or in whatever date, it's a good idea
yeah.
to say her, "Oh, I like you. I want to have anything with you," or that isn't a good idea. What do you think?
For example,
For example, you are going dating with a girl for 4 months or 3 months, and you want to have anything with her, assuming that you didn't have anything with her, never. Um, you want to have more things with her. Uh, it's a good idea to say it.
yes. Uh,
What do
yes.
you think?
Uh, what do you think? ¿Qué creo?
Yes.
Yes, I find this interesting.
What?
I find this interesting. Uh, that, lo que pude entender un poco creo que era de mejorar algo, mejorar algo.
No. Um, I'm going to say you again. Um, is it a good idea to say I like you? For example, for a girl, I like you. I want to have a relation with you. To do a declaration
Yeah,
or not. What do you think?
yes, yeah. I think this. Yes, yes. Right now, I want a girlfriend. This the topic is adaptarse. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, and uh, we came we can conversation en how conseguir the maneras de cómo adaptarse en la situación, ¿no?
Yeah. For example, tell me one situation.
For example, you are in a train, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
In the train, you see one person, for example, girl, and it's very beautiful. Yes, it's te atrae. Yes, yeah, and you can no, and you want speak.
Yeah.
Yes, you right now you um you have adaptarte in this situation because you don't lose the situation. Tú no quieres perder, o sea, no quieres perder la oportunidad.
Uh,
Yes. How do you feel? How do you in this case?
uh, in these random cases, I think I try to disconnect my mind to my body. I try to avoid thinking. I try to only do it. Like the slogan of Nike, just do it. Solo hazlo. I think
Yeah.
it's a good idea to be to have value to do. Um, we have to stop our brains or mind because your mind usually your mind say you no, that isn't a good idea. Your mind usually uh, worse the situation. You have
Yes.
to be spontaneous and you have to act to do it only to do it because a gear isn't she isn't dangerous, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yes. I like your slogan, solo hazlo. Uh, this is a problem to me
Why?
because I I have many situation in my imagine. Yes. For example, I imagine that girls don't want to speak with me. Yes. Other situation, I that girl sit with pervertido, me ve como un pervertido. Other situation that girl y así sucesivamente, yes. But your slogan is very cool. I make right now it.
Mira, I think a gear value a lot when you are spontaneous and when you are uh, atrevido. When you are
Yeah,
atrevido, when you don't think a lot, it's better.
yeah,
When you are thinking, when you are in your brain, you always will be more difficult. But when you stop your brain and you let to think, you only do as when you are borracho, you
yeah.
you stop your brain and you only do. You have to imagine, you have to imagine that you are drunk. You have to imagine that you are crazy and only do stop
Oh
to think.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
maybe the first time that you will do that, uh, the first time maybe isn't so good, but maybe the second time, the third time, you will be improving your action, your ways.
Yes. Uh, for example, tell me your experience with
Uh,
a girl.
about
No, in the
random
moment, spontaneous.
random moments.
Yeah, right.
Uh, I think it depends a lot of the gear.
For example, do you analyze the girl?
Uh,
Maybe.
maybe for example, I I like to do random things. For example, I wanted to go out with a gear, and I only said her, "Oh, you are in your house? Are you in your house?" And she she told me yes, and I said, "You, I'm going to go to your house." It's for me, it's exciting to do that because I feel as a as a as a criminal, but for me, it's nice to do that. Another way is in the parties, dance with random gears. That is nice for me. Uh,
Yes.
but there are levels, right? There are levels. There are situations more difficult than others.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not an expert, but I try to do that. I try to stop my mind. I only try to act. to
Yes,
to
yes, yes,
go.
yes. Yes. Ah, I trust, es como que yo trato. I trust.
I I tried. I
I
I
tried.
I try.
Yeah. I tried that learn that experience other person. For example, I see one person that is very, very good conquistando. Yeah, I see your technique, I see your comportamiento, I see your attitude, and I uh, lo imito, yes? But it's different because él tiene su swing y tú lo copias, pero eres como que nada, o sea, ¿entiendes?
Uh, it's important to be relaxed in every situation, to have peace mind and to breathe and to smile. That that's
Yes,
important. Um, when you stop your brain, you only act and you only act as you know. You will be more natural when you stop to think. Tú serás más natural. O sea,
yes,
that's important to
yes. Tell me, for example, in the salida with a girl, how how money do you gas? ¿Cuánto dinero con una
how
chica?
many uh with I try to don't spend a lot, but I try to don't s- don't see me as a codo, right? I try to avoid the expensive places, but at the same time I try to see me as a millionaire. No, it's difficult and it depends. I try to don't spend a lot always, but it depends of the situation of the gear. But if you if you are only your friend, if it's your first date, maybe isn't a good idea to spend a lot.
Yes,
Maybe when you fuck with her, when you fuck with her later that could be you can spend a little bit more, no? Because you have more confidence, you have
yes,
more attraction, yeah.
yes, 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 yes.
And you,
In my class, um, uh, it's complicated because uh, one, una, nosotros, we are men, nosotros hombres, have the mentality this that are caballero, de ser caballero, yes, to be. And your brain say, tienes que llevar algo para comer o si no invitarla a comer o algo por así. Y tu cerebro te jode cuando quieres hacer eso, yes.
mm,
But it's very important uh, now at other person, conocer a la otra persona, because you can't gastarte todos tus ahorros de un mes en una chica que tal vez tenga un novio. Yes, y termina en a simple friends. Yes, son a friends. Por eso, I as way trato that investigation in the girl, the how is, um, eh, si tiene enamorado o other the attitude with other men and but for example in my case I con 5 soles que gaste estaría bien con 10 soles.
a good quantity of money, five
Yeah.
soles, 5 soles.
In a park, in a park. with snack and gaseosa y yes, this is
Uh, I've never do that because I don't drink gaseosa. I don't drink snacks, but it's good. I'm going to do that in the future. It's cheap, right?
yes, yes. Depends. Do you know the person? For example, and this is one person es your one salida, tu primera salida. Do you never you nunca vas a gastar. Gastar es
Spent.
spend, eso es caro o
And no, it's
gastar también.
expensive. Expensive,
Ah, yeah.
caro.
Okay, okay. Never do you spend in one cita, for example, 100 sol, no?
No, never. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It
this
depends. If you are earning like Balta, for example, could be, but if you if you are earning a lot of money, could be, but right now I'm not doing that. I have to accept my limitation, no? I have to be conscious, to have consciousness on my pocket too, no?
yes, yes. For example, uh, was 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 month I want salir. Salir es como que
Go out. You wanted to go out. Quería salir.
go, yes, go out, no?
Go out.
Go out with my friend girl. I I was insistiendo, what they go out with juntos, no? Often, no, yes. And this girl said, no with other with, no with other with, and
Sad.
uh, and one day I I I think, porque why I go out with the girl, ¿por qué voy a salir con la chica? Me voy a gastar dinero. Mejor, better I buy a materiality that is, for example, un material que te ayude en tu casa y que pueda ser tuyo, ¿yes? En vez de gastar dinero. And I think, voy a comprar algo. ¿Para quién entonces? Para mi mamá. Ah, ya, entonces así dije, mejor gasto en mi mamá que voy a gastar en una chica que un thank you y ya, ¿yes?
Mm,
Yes, y right now now I go, me doy cuenta, yes, is that I other person that uh, spends money, much money, and
yeah.
no es very good.
Yeah, yeah. That it is important to invest in you, in your family, in your
Yes,
hogar, in your home, in your tools, tu herramientas,
yes,
because
yes.
because if you are investing in a gear, you you
You
are
pierd,
you
you
don't
pierd.
yeah, you are losing your value. You are the gear
Yes,
is growing, the gear is growing, and you are in the same place or you are decreasing,
yes,
right? It's important you grow too. Yeah,
yes. For example, I I make Excel, hoja de Excel, yes. And hoja de Excel, I yo puse eh, inversión a mí, inversión para mí, o sea, es como una hoja de Excel, como el precio y en qué lo invierto. Estaba haciendo la hoja de Excel y decía, no he invertido casi nada en mí. Y ahí que me di cuenta.
that's crazy. I- if you see, uh, the women invest only in her, and the women only is spend in your eat, in your clothes, in your hair. But the man
Yes,
is sometimes the man is viceversa. Es al contrario, ¿no?
yes.
It's important to invest in you, in your clothes too, in your
Right
yeah.
now, right now, I I spend in my family, in my in I, or in other, or in my house. But in agree ya no ya. Es cheap, expensive, gastar un poco menos barato, ¿no?
Yes, 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 that's important. But for example, I always did that, but I've met a beautiful girl 1 month ago, and uh, I spent uh, I spent for her a little bit more than is normal because I saw her as a as a god
Yeah.
as a because she was so beautiful. But with the time, I could sing better. I could sing better. I open my eyes.
Yes.
I have to say I have to spend in me, in my necessities, in my goals, in my studies, etc. In my brand.
Yes. And do you know, o sea, tú sabes, right now, I, I me doy cuenta, you can't uh, intercambiar your conocimientos, yes? For example, in my case, I learn English, yes? And my institute, I was go to a store, kiosco, and I listen in the group, the girls estaban hablando de inglés, o sea, clases del verbo to be, verbo to have, and I with my listen, I listen with my, no sé, acercándome, y le pregunté, do you speak English?
Nice.
Y me dijeron, no, pero queremos aprender. All right, I speak English. Y empecé a intercambiar, uh, can intercambiate with my aprendizaje with other things. You can comida, you can food, or you can conocimiento, experiencias, o other cosas, o cuerpo, body, ¿no?
Mm, good,
This is hyper.
good idea. Uh, do you say me that? Do you have a girlfriend right now?
No,
Uh,
right now.
better.
Yes.
Um, um, about the topic, the adaptation.
Ya, ese topic quedó lejos. Ah, Mars.
For example, how how can you adapt in the case that you you have a rechazo of a girl?
um, yes. Ah, ah, I, I te voy a contar.
Tell me.
For example, I was tirando mi maicito en other girls, en realidad en many girls, tirando mi
You,
maicito, o sea, tirando el maicito, pues.
ah, I understand. I understand. Yeah.
And all girls, todas las chicas, and that say, I have girl boy. No, I have boy girl.
Girl boy. Boyfriend, boyfriend.
Oh, yes, I have boyfriend in your no rayos.
But
False.
that's false sometimes. That's false. That is like I don't want with you. I have boyfriend. Right. That's sometimes it's a lie. Es mentira a veces.
Yes,
Right.
yes, yes. And your case, how do you separate the rituals?
I'm going to tell you. Um. Lately, three days ago, I said to a gear to for me it's a beautiful gear.
Yes.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem because I think oh she's beautiful. Um, I was dating with her time ago, 3 or 4 months. I decided to say her, oh, I like you, I want to have a relation with you, but she told me no. She told me she rechased
Yeah,
me
your
my feelings. I felt very bad in that moment. I was I feel very bad, but I think it's important to think in your value, in your future, in you, and you have to think that you have a lot of value, and she's losing because she won't be with me, right? O sea, ella
yeah.
perdió, no yo. That
Yeah, yeah. As
it,
as
it's
like with the mentalidad.
that's important. That mentality.
Yeah.
Um, I feel better. I feel normally. Maybe in the future she are going to talk me because she see my post in WhatsApp, but maybe no. But don't worry for me. I'm well. Maybe in the future I'm going to see another gear, another beautiful gear, because there are a lot of beautiful gears, but
Yes, 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 yes.
only only there is one with me as me. Solo hay uno como yo, ya.
Yes, yes. This mentality is very very good because um, in other situation, for example, you can't say no me quiso porque tengo este defecto, porque tengo esto, pero si tú cambias la perspectiva diciendo es verdad, es que puta, yo valgo más. This
Mm.
is a point. This is a very good. It's a macho man, man.
That is the way, yes. Uh, I feel normally. Maybe in the future we are going to go out because we have friends in common, but
Yes,
I feel normal. I feel relaxed. Um, I have
yes,
to have
and
orgullo, right? I have to have
yeah,
pride.
yeah.
Yeah, that's important.
And tell me, do you think it's important the face?
No, no, no much.
For example, uh, see, and
For
you
me or for her? For her.
no, for example, you want one girl, but girl very beautiful, una chica muy bonita, yes.
Yes.
Tú piensas que your face, tu cacharro, es important that conquistarla.
No, no much. I think that isn't so important. It's more important your attitude, your money, your power, your your jokes, your bromas, your. It's more important your behavior, your your status, right?
Yes, Yes.
That's more important. Your face, not much.
For example, you think that you think that billetera mata galán?
Um, yes, yes, but so but also it's important care your face, no? It's
Yeah.
important, but that isn't the most important. That isn't the most important. The most important is your status, your
Yes.
behavior. I think that, but
Yes.
for a
Yes.
girl, it's different. For a girl, it's more important her her beauty,
Yes.
her
Yes. I
emotions.
think yes. Yes. I think that the grill eh, por conveniencia, ¿me entiendes? Es como que, for example, that, I think that grill tiene sus etapas, yes? For example, the girl said, I have a girlfriend that have many money, que tenga mucho dinero. And other time said, I want a boy that is macho man, yes? En other moments, y así sucesivamente. I
Uh,
think it's in other.
I I think the women's are more volatile.
Mhm.
It's like a carousel, but
Yes,
it's important as a man have a good mentality too. A growing mentality is important. Be, like Balta said, you are the man. You have more stability mind than her than them. That's
yes,
important
yes,
too because sometimes the man is more emotional than the girl, and that's strange. That is don't have a balance, right?
yes, yes,
It's better when you have a good mind, a good control of your mind, a good control of your life, your emotions. I think that's a good point too for a man.
yes, yes, yes. And en my case, how how superaría rechazo? Um, my case is, I think this simple, yes? For example, the girl did no, and I, okay.
Uh,
O depende si la chica me llegó al bobo, ya, ahí duele una semana o 2 semanas es mi máximo para mí. Y
yes,
ahí, ya se lo pierde o no, weón, hay otro, mejor, o yo puedo seguir mejor, ¿no?
yeah, that's important. Um, I think um you have to you have to grow. Um, you have to separate that shit always. Um, well, for last this call, you have to say anything. Last tip to end to finish.
Yes, yes, don't worry.
Um, you have to say the last words, las últimas palabras. ¿Quieres decir?
I love you, baby.
Yeah,
No,
I I love you too. See you. Un placer.
see you later. Sandra.